Board gaming is one of those things that's absolutely fantastic to do with a group of people, of course, but did you know you can also play board games by yourself? A lot of cooperative board games are possible to play as a solo player, but there are also a bunch of games that are designed specifically with a single player in mind, or with a solitaire variant built into them. I'm going to show you a couple of examples because these are wonderful games to pick up if you're here studying or working and you just need to take 15 minutes out of your day to do something a little bit different. The game, apart from being extremely difficult to find if you're looking for it online because of the name, is a wonderful cooperative game that is great solitaire. You have two sets of cards, one pair going from 1 to 99 and one pair going from 100 back down to 2 again. You then have 98 other cards and you simply have to play them all. You can only play going up or going down a card that is either higher or lower than the previous one you've just played. So in the 1 to 99s, if I've just played a 5, I couldn't play a 2, 3 or a 4. It's a very, very simple game but fiendishly challenging. Escape rooms have been growing in popularity over the last few years, and so have escape room games. A relatively recent invention, but growing massively within the hobby. There are a couple of examples that I can recommend for you to play solitaire. Unlock is one that we actually have open on the wall here, and the idea with this is filling in puzzles and trying to escape from whichever room you happen to have been locked in, and it follows the basic escape room formula of trying to work out how pieces fit together. You have your time limit, you do your very best to complete the puzzles within the time limit without taking any hints. There's also the Exit series of games, and the 3 of them that came out originally as a group actually won the Kennerspiel des Jahres, that is one of the Game of the Year awards in Germany for last year. These are spectacular games to play. They go from 1 to 4 or 1 to 6 players, and so you can do them with a group, but they're fabulous on their own. And the interesting thing with these ones is you will be destroying components as you actually play through them. So you have this wonderful tension of knowing that you're only going to get this experience once as you play through it. Number 9 is a puzzle game that will have you thinking something in the Tetris vein when you're trying to play it. You have a collection of numbers from 1 to 9 which are all different shapes, and the idea is that you are going to be stacking these together in order to create a tower essentially of these numbers. But only the higher levels of the tower will score, and the higher you get, the more points you score. You'll be drawing cards at random and having to somehow fit the numbers that you have pulled out onto your stack. This is a game that can play very, very quickly. You'll play a full game of it in 5 minutes, and I cannot recommend it enough for a super quick break if you need one. Forbidden Island is a cooperative game by Matt Leacock, whose name may be familiar to you if you've played something like Pandemic, which is his very famous series of games. In this game, you are looking at this island built out of the tiles, and you're trying to run around in order to find the 4 elemental statues that are on it and to get them off the island before it sinks. As you play this game, you're going to be drawing cards such as this one, and then that is going to cause the island to flood. And if it floods too much, those tiles are just going to be out of the game, so your island is shrinking as you're running around it. You're making your moves, trying to get places in order to pick up the cards you need to be able to claim one of the elemental statues, and once you have all 4, you can get off the island. It is something that can be played fairly quickly, probably the longest of the games I'm talking about today, but still quick, and it's an excellent break if you want to actually have a little bit of tension and a little bit of something different to think about in the middle of your working day. And so there we have it, some solitaire games for you to try out. There are plenty more. We have a whole bunch on the wall here at Snakes, and our gurus will know them, so come in and ask if you would like to take a break and would like to play something by yourself. Also, check out our podcast, The Snakes Cast. Back in November of 2017, we did a whole week's worth of episodes on solitaire gaming, so if you'd like some more inspiration, go and check that out as well.